Yo, what's poppin' MVP gang? It's your boy, Pravi MVP, back with another certified banger. And today we unleashing a whole different beast in NBA 2K25. LA Deandre Ayton has reached his perfect form. He absorbed Phoenix, Arizona, and Portland. Now he's dominating in the purple and gold. I got an absolute dominant gameplay super pack for y'all who love fire gameplay. This Sunday, I took them to the starting five and racked up over 50 wins. So many people quit after witnessing his full power. I have a 60-point game, a 50-piece game, and a 40 ball just to top it all off. After the highlights, I'm breaking down exactly how this build goes to work and then finish with complete gameplay where you can see the unstoppable build in action. This center build goes crazy. Elite defense, smooth shooting, glass control, high level finishing bag. If you trying to run starting five, rec, or proving grounds, or pro-am like a big dog, you definitely need this build in your catalog. Hey, smack fire out that like button and sub if you new. Support the channel. Become a member at any level. Blessings. Perfect for Ayton build. Let's get into it. Today I'm unveiling a definition of mismatch basketball as well. A center build that's so terrifying and so complete, so perfectly engineered for the modern 5-out game. I'll call him perfect form Ayton. Now look at this. Y'all can see we up here in LA. You know, we out here shooting with the team. We got Dog Connect still in here. We got Luca down here with Jackson Hayes. You know, the whole Bill Duffy boy gang. You know, we all just re-signed. You know what I'm saying? You see me giving that boy that, you already know, bro. We all in the game, cuz. All right. So we gonna get straight to the attributes. We ain't gonna waste too much of your time, bro. We gotta get straight to it. You see this. You see how complete that he is. He don't have a weakness. You have starting off with that 96 post control. What that give you? Man, that give you the ability that if it ain't a big dog getting that's on you, he can't do nothing with you. All these little dudes that be trying to switch and move and try to hide and all that, bro. Once you get your body on him, say goodbye. He's going this is a say goodbye build. No matter who it is, they gonna have to say goodbye. If they get behind you and you already maxed up and you didn't reach, you gonna see what I'm saying, how dangerous this build is. But 88 close shot. You got 96 post control, 84 standing dunk, 65 driving dunk. You go see what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy the type of finishing that he be doing. But it's like once you gonna see the takeover, it just makes this so elite. Of course, you got the 83-point shot. Anybody who got an 80 knows you can clap all your threes. Once you get going, it's like a momentum engine. Once you get going on this type of build, it's like you cannot be stopped. They're gonna have to double team you, and when they do, here comes that 89 passing. As I always tell y'all, this is the sweet spot for anybody who want to be a real playmaker. Why? Because it's gonna give you that crisp passing, because it unlocks the Tyrese Halliburton passing style. Then you got the 94 interior defense. You're 7 foot, 251 pounds with a 7'4" wingspan. So you don't really gotta worry about nothing really in the paint. If you play good positional defense, you can be able to go crazy. Now, in starting five, people have specialized builds. That's why I tell y'all, this build is excellent for starting five. This build is excellent for my career. If you want to go crazy in there, it's excellent for the ones, the twos, the threes, the fives. It don't matter where you playing at. This build can always have a role on the team because of its versatility of scoring and its ability to have that 65 perimeter defense that gives you the ability to hedge, and then that 94 you literally have elite paint defense. Then you have that 85 block, and you gonna see it's so many different ways you can take this build to another form as you continue to power up throughout the game. 99 defensive rebound, because I'm mostly on the perimeter because I make builds that are made to dominate within space. They are made to play within the 5-out, because I know that is a meta offense that I excel in. Point blank period. I excel in that. Or you can do the this is a pick and roll center too, because look at the strength. Look at the rebound. You still, once you in front of somebody and you have this type of post control and finishing, you will see what I'm talking about. I still get a lot of offensive rebounds. I'm big, I'm strong, I'm in front of you. There's nothing you can do about it. I got 90, 60, 69 speed. That's excellent for a person my size. And when I show you the motion style, he still moves very fast. 96 strength, 80 vertical. Flat out. These attributes, when you like, bruh, if you don't understand how to play this game, this is just a straight up mismatch abuser. When you look at the badges, look at the chart. Look at your rebounding. Look at your interior defense. Look at your strength. Look at your post offense. Look at your dunks. Look at your passing. You really, when it comes to the offensive side or the defensive side of the ball, you don't really have no weak. You can score and play defense. Like, and this is how I had my badge layout. When I'm telling y'all, you only need silver set shot specialist to really smack your shots with an 83. That's all you need. I put post move powerhouse on red. Do you understand? When y'all see the footage, you gonna understand why. I was just throwing people out of the way. Nobody can't do nothing. I'm the big dog. And when you see what takeover that I chose, it only made this more trifling. It just made this more abusive. On top of having post up poet on Hall of Fame, unpluckable on gold. Do you understand having unpluckable on gold make you basically be able to move like you got guard type skills? Like you not getting plucked like that, and it gives you like, it just makes your movement across the court better. I'm telling you, unpluckable is a real sneaky playmaking badge. It's not just you not getting the ball stolen. It's like almost like you got a little force field around you. That's how it feel. Um, Rise up on silver. That's all you need with this type of field. You go see what I'm saying. You would think I got rise up on Hall of Fame or something like that. I don't. It's just the way, because this is there and this is there, and I'm very man, and I know how to play, how to use post moves. I know when to go for them. I be abusing people. Versatile visionary on silver. That's how you pass through them zones. Paint patroller on silver. That's all you really need to play good defense. If you putting your hands up, everybody knows that. Gold pogo stick just in case you jump and you want to bounce again. You got purple brick wall, gold break starter, legend. These your three legend badges on the first page are very important to this build, and I use them to abuse people, because this is what I'm saying. When you get in front of somebody for an offensive rebound, you're in front of them. You got box out beast on legend. There's not much they can do about it. The back page, you got high flying denier on gold. That that is very key to this build. That is the one I chose to +1. Or you could choose this, but I really go with this because it helps you with blocking shots. I get a whole bunch of crazy blocks, or just catching up with somebody and then they just stop. They don't even try to go to the paint. Area wizard on gold, dimer on gold. You can have post hook specialist on gold, but I don't use that as much, because I'm literally, you can't stop me from getting in the paint. Why would I do a hook shot? I'm gonna abuse you. And then we got the off ball pest on Hall of Fame. Now we gonna move straight to the takeover. This, this is the one I just started using. This is very overpowered. I would say go with this one right here, as you can see why. It makes perfect sense. I'm telling you, this is the best one for this build. So if you're making this build, I would recommend this. But Splash Tower, of course, is very overpowered, very, very overpowered for this build as well. As you can see why. It just makes easy sense. You easily will instantly have a 99 interior defense soon as you hit level 3, on top of having a marksman takeover. The commander is very, very good on this build, as you can see why. It's completely very good on this build. You don't have to go with no shooting takeover on this build, not in my opinion, because your shooting is high enough, and you ain't gonna have to shoot that much because you're so dominant in other areas, unless you're wide open, and then yeah, you're gonna smack those with an 80. Like, you're going to smack those. It's not gonna be hard to shoot over 60% from 3 with just shooting the smart shots that's there, where you don't have to force anything, because you can post up and play make and do so many other things. You don't have to force any shots. I wouldn't recommend a shooting takeover. I would recommend something like Stilt. I like that. That's one of my favorite ones because I be dominating with it. But barbecue chicken, everybody who know, bro, listen, if you don't know, I'm just telling, it's an automatic bucket. As soon as the badge come on, there's nothing anybody could do. I don't care what they build is. And then you gotta look. You have a 99 strength and 99 post control as soon as you hit level 3. Do you understand what that does, on top of the way that I put my badges on as well? There's nothing nobody can do. I'm talking about, I don't care if it's, you gonna see by the, if you didn't see by the highlights, I don't care if it's Wimby. And ain't you, another person can't even be 7'5" or 7'6", however, 7'4", however tall they got him. They can't even make a player that tall. A lot of people use Chet Holmgren against me. That doesn't matter. None of that stuff matter. Once barbecue chicken is on, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can do about it. You just gonna be eating. You can use board beast. You got all the ones that are common that people like. But like I said, I recommend this, or barbecue chicken. You can even use elevate if you want to go really, really abusive, but I like having a defensive impact because it just makes this build even better by being able to stop everything. Like they not being able to score on top of you just scoring and scoring and scoring. That's the smart thing to do. Like I'm trying to tell you, like I like barbecue chicken, but that's why I like this one even better for that very reason because it's boosting your defense. Yes, this will give you 299 attributes quickly. Yes, and that post deep bag is very, very effective, but I like stopping other people. So I'm like, the slip or the commander or splash tower, them will be my choices. So yeah, we just showed y'all that. Now we're gonna go over into the animations just for you to see that. And then we're gonna get straight to so yeah, let me go ahead and get to these animations. You know I gotta walk out of here. We gotta walk up out of here real quick. Right here. These are the animations that I got on. Nothing amazing, but I still be making it work. These are the motion style. These are all the animations that I got on right here. And I be just he's so abusive, man. It's not even right. It's not even right. He be really doing what he want to do to people. It's just funny when y'all gonna watch these full gameplays. You seen the highlights, but you have to watch the full gameplays for the people who like full gameplay. It's there. He was just abusing people. He's doing whatever he wanted to people. There was nothing they could do about it. He was like the perfect center for the Lakers. So go ahead and check out the full gameplay. Why post scoring is overpowered in NBA 2K25 is a topic I definitely want to touch on, especially when you have passing and shooting incorporated in your build with defense. Post scoring is built for guaranteed buckets, not RNG. The post game in NBA 2K25 gives you access to some of the highest percentage shots in the game. Yes, you still be subject to RNG moments where you'll see a build that should definitely not have gotten a stop on you will get a stop. This is 2K25, but it's one of the most consistent ways to score in the entire game. From post hooks, fades, drop steps, they are difficult to contest with most builds, and that's why a lot of people hate post scores. If you know how to time animations, read mismatches, use angles, you're getting easy tools consistently. Add post scoring takeover, and you're essentially uncancelable. Like most defenders slide, jump early, or get put into canned animations, and your scoring window becomes nearly automatic. Most players don't build to guard the post. 99% of cop and casual players are built for perimeter defense, speed to keep up with dribbler, and steal success to force turnovers. Very few players put their strength past 70, upgrade their interior defense unless they are big, and equip post lockdown or brick wall badges, Hall of Fame or higher. They don't do that. That means essentially you're facing a true paint, unless you're facing a true paint anchor, you're backing down wings and guards all day long. Even some centers don't have post defense IQ or positional awareness, which makes them just tall food. Like spacing plus passing equal post scoring unlocking its final form. What makes a post scorer truly broken isn't just the scoring in the paint, it's when they can pass out of doubles like a point guard, shoot from deep if sagged off, punish mismatches anywhere on the floor. You don't have to live on the block. If your defender overhelp, you dime the corner. If they play one-on-one, it's an easy barbecue chicken. If they rotate late, splash for the three. Post scores with vision and range force defenses to pick their poison, and there's no safe answer. Most guards don't let you cook in the post, but they should. The irony is post scoring works, but most teammates ruin the rhythm. Guards dribble for 15 seconds trying to break their man instead of initiating the mismatch. Just straight up giving it to him like, oh, I see this. The offense becomes cluttered. No one clears out or cuts at the correct moments. Like they don't move out the post scores way for him to dominate. Even when you get a switch, you rushed or ignored. Like that's a flaw in the post game. That's not a flaw in the post game for real, though. That's really a flaw in the 2K team IQ by the players who get on the game and think they got to chuck up shots every possession. Post ups take few seconds to develop.
but they're damn near guaranteed buckets when they used right. Because post scoring takeover, I'm telling you, it equals just straight up God mode. Post scoring takeover still gives a massive strength boost, better interior shot make percentage, and unstoppable post spin, shimmies, drop steps, all of those type of animations. Even high level defenders slip off your body or get stunned. Once activated, you can green hooks from dang near anywhere. Drop steps gonna push the dude right out the way. Fades become unguardable from either shoulder. It's one of the few takeovers where if you play to his strength, you can score or get an assist on every time down the court. You just gotta lock in. Zone defense is the last hope, and that can get exploited too. When a post scorers start cooking, the opposing team will often switch into a 2-3 or a 3-2. Here's how you break it. 5 out spacing. Pull the big out the paint so the post scorer can ISO on the wing or the guard. Corner post ups. You can post up from the short corner. This bends the zone because the low man gets stuck in between help and deny. The high low action. Use cutters and shooters to distract zone defenders, giving the post scorer the one-on-one looks. Most players don't know how to rotate properly in the zone, so one misstep, it's an open three or easy dunk. But the post scorer got to have the ability to read and have that point guard IQ. So a person like me controlling it is very easy. The mismatch isn't a moment, it's the mission. The modern game in creating mismatches and in 2K25, that's all it's about. Post scores are the best mismatch creators against a meta full of skinny locks and short guards. Whether you force a switch, a fake screen, or ISO from the elbow, someone is vulnerable. The real problem isn't post scores don't work, it's the people don't know how to use them. In NBA 2K25, post scoring is dangerous, more dangerous than ever, especially paired with deep shooting, dimer level passing. Like when you get that Tyrese Halliburton 89 and you got that high IQ floor spacing, the problem isn't the post game. The problem is how people play around it. If you got a build that can post, shoot, and pass, you're sitting on an unstoppable offensive engine, but only if your squad give you the keys. My philosophy, basketball is all about mismatches. The game of basketball is no longer about just running plays. It's about exploiting the advantages, creating chaos, isolating weaknesses. One would say, shoot, that's always what the game of basketball been about. That's why the first dominant, most dominant position was the big man, the biggest person on the court. Every possession is a hunt. And this build is a apex predator on 2K. The mismatch isn't just a movement, it's a mission. Whether it's a switch that leaves a 6'5 guard on an island, a late closeout that gives up an open three, or a help side gamble that leaves the paint vulnerable. Perfect form Ayton punishes every defensive slip. He doesn't wait. He attacks immediately. He's the kind of player that makes coaches scream, teammates clap in awe, and opponents rage quit in frustration. The build, I'm telling you, when you dissect what makes this build the most dangerous center build in the game, it is a consistent shooting threat. It forces bigs to defend in space, no sagging off. It's lethal in pick and pop situations, great for the corner, can shoot from across the 3-point line. You must stay attached to him or he just gonna flat out make it rain. And then when you moving around on the court and people be trying to switch and scramble and reach, anybody get attached onto you and they're not the big, and even some bigs ain't built to stop you. I mean, once you in your takeover mode, or once you in takeover, there's nothing nobody can do on the court. They didn't messed up. They didn't let you get hot. You can't let this build get hot. Once he gets to max power, it's over with. Everybody getting scored on, especially if you use barbecue chicken. Once that badge come out, I don't care who it is. It can be 2 of them. You can post move one of them, and then as soon as you post move to one dude, you can drop step the next dude when you get to him. I'm telling you, interior dominance. It's an elite mix of that close shot, standing dunk, and post control. It's all three of those mixed together when you think about scoring in the paint. The drop steps, they make them unstoppable. The pump fake and rise, it's automatic. The poster animations, you get them back to back. Post spins, back down. You bury the competition under the rim, flexing a power level that most centers just can't match. No guards, no small forwards, power forwards. You be just, I'm telling you, it's a mismatch bully mechanics. The guards are always too small. They get bodied before they even get a chance to set. Wings too light. They get bumped off, tossed to the side. Every post move got them just clapping cheeks, like they just dancing, they just touching ground, they moving and throwing themselves out the way. I'm telling you, the bigs, it's either they too slow, or this build can just off the catch kill them off the arc, or you splash a three because they think you can't shoot, or they fear that paint dominance so bad that they just be letting you shoot wide open. I had a dude do that and he lost the game. I'm like, what kind of idiot just gonna let you just keep shooting? What, he hope I'm a miss? I still dunk on every center just to snatch they chain so they know I'm the big dog. I don't care if I'm out there shooting. I come in the paint anyway just to let the others. I dunk on every center on purpose just to let him know I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. I run you, because that is what the center position is about. Like, most dudes be out here not playing a position right, but it's all about dominance. Play style versatility. This isn't just a center that camps in the paint. This is a dynamic weapon in every phase of the offense. It's a transition menace. It rims runs like a young Ayton in Arizona. It finishes above the rim with elite 2-foot launch animations, can rebound and go coast to coast. Half court execution. Space the floor like a stretch five. Flash to the mid post and ISO. Set hard screens that you can either pop for the three or roll for the lob, leaving the defense in a state of confusion. You a playmaking big. You can drop dimes from the high post like you Jokic, hit cutters with precision type passes, handle double teams, and reset the offense like you a 7-foot point guard. The defensive impact. You don't become a perfected form Ayton by being one-sided. Elite shot blocking, sends layups and dunk attempts into the third row. Defensive rebounding, you gonna clean the glass like Windex. You switch capable. You're not afraid to hedge, recover, or stay in front of the quicker guards. This is the evolution. Ayton's journey forged his build. Them Arizona days, that raw athleticism plus that quick feet with high potential. Back then, he was just scratching the surface. This build inherits those young legs, them springy energy, and that upside. The 2021 Suns final run, that was their efficiency and role execution mastery. He was hyper efficient shooting, rim protection, lob threat. Learn to dominate within the system with discipline meets dominance. Portland Shadow Realm, that is what fueled the grip, the anger, and the hunger. Sent him to basketball purgatory. I'm telling you, that game, that mental toughness, the independence, the raw, I gotta get mine type energy. And the Los Angeles absorption complete, fully unleashed. Now he is complete. A modern center who can do it all and does it in a violent, dominant way. I'm telling you, bro, it's a stat sheet annihilator. This build doesn't just fill the box score, it breaks it. 20 plus points, check. 15 plus rebounds, check. 7 plus assists, check. 3 plus stocks, check. 2K grade, 8 every game. I'm telling you, it's a triple double with the rebounds, blocks, and assists on the regular. Blocks into outlet dimes, commonplace. 2010 5-3 stat lines. That's a slow game. I'm telling you, the conclusion, this is more than just a build. This is a nightmare factory. Whether you're spacing the floor in comp pro-am, bodying scrubs in a wreck, or dominating my career on Hall of Fame, perfect form Ayton doesn't ask for permission. He creates that chaos. He capitalizes on the mismatches. I'm telling you, the game at 2K, dudes make builds that's mismatches all over the court. And when the dust settles, he stands alone as the most dangerous center build in NBA 2K25. If you felt this build, if you respect the grind, or if you ever had to carry straight chaos to victory, smack fire out that like button, sub if you new, and hit the bell so you don't mix the next drop. And yo, if you really rock with the movement, become a member today at any level. Officially join the MVP gang for life. Exclusive perks, behind the scenes, and early access. All of that. Support goes a long way, and I appreciate y'all heavy. This was Perfect Form Ayton, a build born from the pain, hunger, and the power. If you're trying to dominate the paint and own the court like a big dog, you already know what time it is. More certified bangers dropping soon. Gameplay heat, breakdowns, animations, all of it. 2K26, this is going to be the page that you want to be sub to. As you can see, all the bills that I brought you just been straight bangers. And until next time, it's your boy, Pravi MVP, signing out. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.